It's always interesting living in a small town in Idaho of about, well, a little over 100,000 people that, you get to see people regularly, especially when you shop like I do. Like I'm trying to feed like a house of 10 boys. And, people get to seeing you and they want to interact with you, and that's fine. And it's just interesting the things that people say to me. Like this woman, I've seen her at this grocery store for a long time. I've seen her at my job. I always tell her, don't worry, come in, I'll take care of you, blah, blah, blah. And she says, and she's checking out my groceries. And I always wonder also when they see what I'm buying, because it's just like most of everything was just like a shit ton of meat, one thing of romaine lettuce, 2 cartons of 18 eggs, just like, and so she's like, are you single? And I'm like, yeah, last time I checked. And she just kind of looks at me and she goes, wow, that must be nice. And I'm like, yeah, it is actually. But what really bums me out is that I had just come from getting my nails done and love my nail girl to death. Sure, she's watching. Love you. But it's just like, what happened to the relationships where women were happy with the men who were contributing? Because they don't seem to be contributing much. Because the woman at the grocery store line, she's just like, yeah, I pay for this, and my husband says, well, he pays the house payment, so she has to pay for everything else, and maybe this is why I don't do, relationships well, because money is, like, it's true, money is the bitch of it all. Bitch, right? And my other friend is just like, well, he's got a job, but he's not really helping me with the bills. And it's just these women just paying for everything. And guys are just, they're saying so much that they want old school women. They want the cook and the clean. And who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want to come home to a woman after you've been slaving away at your job and have her cook you a meal and rub your feet, and all he's got to do is provide the bacon to cook up in the stove, right? That's what they're saying. They want the old school 50s wife that, basically is what my mother was, what I was raised with. But today, the women are working, and they seem to be paying for more. They seem to be paying for everything. They seem to be pulling more of the financial weight than the men are. But wait, no, they're also still cleaning and they're also still cooking. And let's see, I have another friend, and she takes care of the car more than her husband does. And she's also, and it's just like, when people ask me if I'm single, and I say yes, happily, and there's just this look of wonderment in their eyes, like, wow, maybe I should have stayed single. And I always just get to thinking and wondering, because I'm not opposed to relationships. I'm not opposed to finding a wonderful man who enhances my life. No, I'm not opposed to that at all. But I am opposed to having a man in my life that doesn't make me feel happy, safe, secure. See, here's how I see it. Would I want to come home and clean for him and cook for him? That depends on how he treats me. Here's how it is. I would like to meet a man, and this sounds a little, far-fetched. I would like to meet a man and be with a man who makes me feel so safe, so happy. He makes me laugh. Someone who's not like trying to prank me for his own personal humor, only to laugh at me when I'm at my lowest. A guy that makes me feel so good that the idea of cooking him dinner makes me happy, because it's like the least I can do for what and how he makes me feel. This is just musings that go on in my mind, because I've been, single for most of my life, and that's fine because I'm good at it and I'm used to it and it's not difficult for me. I'm not like one of those sad, like, where is he? Where's my man? I don't do that because I do everything myself, which why wouldn't I? But it's just interesting. All these women that I don't have a lot of girlfriends. I don't have a lot of women friends, but I do have, people that I interact with occasionally, or in these instances, And it's just like, they really don't make marriage look like something that, wish I would have did that situation. It's just interesting musings. The goal is to be happy. The goal is to be happy with yourself. The goal is to be happy with your life. And if you've got someone in your life who is causing more discomfort, more anxiety, more pain than they are happiness, why do they stay? Security? Just food for thought. I'm gonna go cook up some steaks now and enjoy my evening. Single.